Ladies and gentlemen, what you see on the screen is a $5 donation to the organization. I've been donating food to the community refrigerators. It seems like when I post these posts, either on YouTube, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, people look at my feeds or my reels, but people do not want to respond when there's an important message like feeding America's veterans or homeless. It seems like you guys would rather buy alcohol than anything else. Then, come on, it takes $1 to help feed someone, and you choose not to. So I made the choice for you. So last night, when Michael Collins gave me the $50 donation to go get me an iPhone cable from the Target store upstairs, ladies and gentlemen, I decided that I was going to donate $5 because lately the One Love community refrigerator has been a little bit empty. And it's not One Love's fault because they have many other refrigerators they have to also contribute to. So ladies and gentlemen, they just don't have community refrigerators in New York City. They have community refrigerators in Seattle, Washington. So I just want to give you guys context what the hell is going on right now. So anyway, like I was saying before, it's early in the morning. It's 7:20 a.m. in the morning here in Long Island City, right? So I wanted to share the awareness because it seems like people don't get the fucking message. Sorry to use the language to get you awakened, but sometimes I gotta wake you up with a little bit of, like, I don't know, directness, I guess. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't take that much to feed many, not just one person, many. So think about the sacrifice I just made, and mind you, I don't need the love for One Love, because One Love community organization already knows what I have been trying to do for them when it comes down to food consumption and food waste. Trying to go to all these local businesses and trying to save that food waste and provide that food waste, not just for myself, for many other people like this man here, this homeless man that's sleeping in the subway since last night. I have brought him breakfast this morning with that donation that Michael Collins gave me. Oh, you guys can't see him. Right here. You see this man right here? Just brought him breakfast this morning. Because none of you decided to buy him breakfast. So I decided to take the donation and buy him breakfast. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to say I'm the bigger man than you, but I am the bigger man. I'm going to keep it 100% truthful. You'd rather buy the fucking alcohol and the dumb shit. You won't spend $1 to help your veterans. Innocent people that have suffered due to the consequences of our economic government. I'm sorry, I'm using that word wrong. The government and its economic. Well, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. The economic system here is just broken. Not everyone, like this man, can afford to keep his job. He probably got laid off or some shit like that. And now when he tried to find a job, and when he puts on his application, homeless, people, and this happens all the time on the application. When you put homeless, when you're honest about your status, and you put homelessness, sometimes people don't want to give homeless people a fucking chance. Because people put homeless men and women like him in the same category as the drug dealers, as the junkies, as the meth heads, and everyone thinks every single homeless person does drugs or alcohol. Not true. Not true at all, man. That is far from the truth. So I just want to remind everyone that it only takes $1 to donate. $1. I donated $5. So, mind you, I ordered my food in advance today. So, yes, I ordered my food in advance today. So I got a good to go at 9:35 pickup tonight. So I don't have to worry about dinner. I already had a little bit of breakfast. I brought this man breakfast. So therefore, I'm good. I feel better. I feel good about myself. What about you? Do you feel good about yourself when you wake up? Want to do something for someone? Yeah. Goes to show you how many of you that want to troll me, swat me, you know, mind you, defamation, get me fired from my job. Yeah, that's what you guys doing on the internet. 3 months ago, got me fired from my job, but I'm still out here trying to do the right thing to help other people. While you sit behind a fucking computer and want to torment people doing the right thing. You know what that said? Take it with a grain of salt, homies. So with that said, everyone, mind you, feeding this man, feeding everybody in this city, and what are you doing? I'm networking. I'm trying to feed America. What are you doing? So with that said, everyone, it takes $1. Mind you, I'm going to leave the links to onelovecommunity.org website and the descriptions after this live stream. Seriously, man, it takes $1 to feed people that really need a very healthy and hearty breakfast meal. Because without that breakfast, mind you, you can't function correctly. You can't operate. Mind you, take it from my experience, eating once a day, sometimes once every 2 days. It's not good when you want to do stuff and you're just weak and you don't have the deficiency. And mind you, I am deficient. I went to my doctor told me I was deficient. I'm not doing things like I normally was doing before. That's because life is a struggle. But you know what? I don't like seeing other people struggle. And that's the problem what you guys don't see on this channel. You don't see me looking at individuals like this man here. You know, come on, man. It takes one glorious moment to just make yourself happy, make yourself feel good. Come on, $5 to buy this bro a breakfast, man. Coffee and a bagel, whatever it may. Well, it's bagel. I got him a bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese, and coffee, 2 sugars, and what is it? Like he said, light cream. Yeah. So, yeah, takes $5.50, bro. $6, bro. Come on, man. You can't spend $6. But you can spend $40 on a tequila shot. Okay. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying that. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm sitting and walking around last night. I'm seeing all these. I was like, dude. I was like, man, I gotta do something. I gotta really try to do something for the people that are looking for food. It just makes me sick, bro. It just makes me sick. Even I get sick for even trying to look for food for myself. It just makes me sick that all these Americans can't spend $1 to help feed someone. Come on, man. Our government, our system, our economic foundation, it's ruined. We got a crybaby president making love to Elon Musk with the fucking breakup and shit. And you have Biden invite the migrants here and fucking ruin New York City. You don't see no migrants anymore in New York City. Look at my old videos. These hallways used to be full of migrants sleeping. Now you don't see any of them anywhere. Mind you, this country spent over billions of dollars trying to help migrants when you're supposed to help the veterans and Americans. I'm not saying don't help migrants. I'm saying when we, as American people, ask for this help, we are told no. We have to go through some system, some loop, some runarounds, right? With the system. But when they come, it's like, oh, here, free money. Take the taxpayer money. Yeah. This man was a taxpayer. Why are you not giving it back to him? Oh, no, he has to earn that shit. See that? That's our system. I'm not part of nowhere. What part of Africa I'm from? Technically, my ancestry is in Zambia. I talked about this. I got 44.3% French, 27.8% is Zambian, and the rest is other European or Middle Eastern. They did the DNA test. So, like I said, everyone, it just makes no sense that myself as houseless, gotta feed another homeless man and buy him breakfast while you sit there on a computer and like, yeah, you waste your money, homeless man. I'm not buying that nigga shit. Yeah, I see you. I see you. But thank you, Michael, for giving me that opportunity to donate to the One Love community picture last night. Thank you for the iPhone cable. Thank you for the dinner tonight, and thank you also for helping me buy this young man bagel, egg and bacon, cheese with he said coffee, 2 sugars with light cream. Look, no one spent $1 billion. Do you even watch how much each city has spent money on? Look at Chicago. Look how much money they spend on the migrants. Look at New York in general. They're giving free hotels. Free fucking hotels. But this man I bet this man is a veteran. And they didn't offer him no free fucking hotel. These guys were getting free EBT here in New York City, bro. And I was denied EBT in New York City last year. Remember that? Everybody in the video? These might hear that. So, yeah, they were giving out money. Your taxpayer money. Yeah, think about it, friend. I'm not saucy about it. I'm just giving you guys a concept. Why can't America feed its own people? Doesn't make sense. You got too many veterans out here, bro. Asking for, yo, can you buy me something to eat? Yeah, I got you. I'm homeless too, bro. What's your name? Oh, you really are homeless? Yeah, I got some money. I got some donations. I could give you something like this young man. Come on, man. You guys are, you know what? I don't want to hear it from the comments. If you could do what I do all the time, if you could walk around and ask for businesses to donate their leftovers at the end of the day so you could give it back to you, look at my channel. Every day I donate food, or almost every day, or try to do it every day. I walk around to businesses and ask them. They just might do. Now I don't have to kind of do that. They just text me through Instagram. Hey Panda, I got a big bag for you. You want to pick it up? Sure. What are you guys doing other than talking shit? Feed your people. Feed your neighbor. Your next door neighbor needs food. Might want some sugar. I don't know. Need some flour? You want to make some bread? Come on. It doesn't take that much effort. So with that said, everyone, I'm glad that I brought this man some breakfast. I'm glad that I donated to the One Love community organization to help feed other people, to give back to the community refrigerator. That's what New Yorkers are supposed to do, bro. Right? Supposed to give it back, no matter what the cost is, no matter the sacrifice. It's all about the love. And that's what New York is missing, that love. The mayor doesn't have love. He's on some scandalous bullshit. I don't trust the man, honestly. It's not because he's law enforcement. Come on, I work with law enforcement all the time. It's just him. He said things, ladies and gentlemen, you're not paying attention to, and he's never made it up. He's said some things that he made some promises he never kept. So I'm done. This city needs new leadership. Leaders. People that give a shit. So with that said, America did spend billions of dollars on migrants. You spend money to export them from Texas to New York, Texas to Chicago, Texas to any other state. And these states, and these cities have to spend, mind you, taxpayer money. Taxpayer money, bro. We were all affected here in New York City. Everyone in New York City felt threatened. Now I want you guys to go down to Thompson Square Park. I want you to go down to that little community center where all the migrants were going there and lining up for a bed. I guarantee you don't see a line in there. You do not see a line there anymore. There's no migrant line for a bed anymore. But it was there months ago. But now look at it now. And now you got these ICE officers just violating American rights. Did you see that? How's an ICE officer? Mind you, ICE. Let me tell you guys something. You guys are off the hook. You deported an American thinking that he was, yeah. Did you guys see that news article? Yeah. They deported an American citizen. Some messed up shit, right? Here's the issue, and here's the remedy with this. You should never invited the migrants or open your mouths and say, come to America, we have everything. That's what you did. That's what the mayor of New York City did. That's what the mayor of Chicago did. So everyone, come on in. Come to us. Yeah, we got free money, we got free EBT. We don't care about our people, we care about you. That was messed up for the last 2.5 years. These very subway hallways were full of migrants, sleeping and begging and doing all types of drugs. Look at my video. You had 2 parents with a child on methamphetamine on a subway train, bro. Actually, I'm gonna link you guys to that video. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a copy. That's wow. Give me 1 second, everyone. The YouTube Studio app. That is bonkers. Yo, YouTube was suppressing it hard, everybody. Oh my panda, you see how long it took me to look for it? It should have been in alphabetical order in folders. That's how I have all of my videos in. But YouTube was suppressing it to a point where I had to use a special filter, custom filter to look for it. Yeah, this is proof that YouTube is filtering, but here it is, everyone. I just sent you a link to the crisis we had here in New York City. This is what New York City was giving out money for, contributing to the drug problem that we were having for the last 2.5 years. Where's the comment? Where is it? It didn't pop up. Oh, that's a late response. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see that link right there? Go watch that video. That is what was going on a year ago here. Well, 6 months ago, a year ago. Before Trump was president, ladies and gentlemen, months ago, these subway hallways were full of migrants, drugs, everything. Now look at it. It's clean. Now watch all my videos from last year and the year before that. You see the subway had many issues. So, ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this video is, ladies and gentlemen, we were giving out money, but we can't feed ourselves. We're giving out money, but we can't feed ourselves. We can't feed our neighbors or our best friend or the person next to you. But this morning I brought this man breakfast. You know what I'm saying? With the donation that was given to me by Michael Collins. So, you know, I paid it for it. Can you pay it for it? Can you go out here every day and ask these businesses to please think about giving you their extra leftovers so you can feed other people in the community, and prove it to them that you can donate it to a community refrigerator that is run by an organization. This is why I'm representing One Love community. Guys, I'm gonna leave actually, hold on 1 second. Let me also leave a link for that. I'm gonna leave a link to One Love community refrigerator. All right, that's their website, everyone. They got the community refrigerators in Seattle, Washington, and New York City. They're about to expand to Chicago. You see how they trying to transform America, trying to feed people, but no one wants to donate $1. But I donated also $5, mind you. I'm in the same boat as this man over here. So, but the only thing is that I have my integrity, I got my education, I got my sharpness, I got my will to keep fighting until my day comes, friends. So, ladies and gentlemen, it only takes 1 second to donate $1 to help someone in need, man. Like this man over here. Got him a nice bagel. I hope he's gonna, mind you, you know, it feels good to do nice, you know. But with that said, everyone, I know this is a little bit of a rant, but I'm just letting you know at 7:40 a.m. It took me like, what, a few minutes to look for my video. YouTube is suppressing it hard. They don't want you to see it. They don't want you to see the evidence. Dude, I got more evidence of that. I got more evidence that I haven't even uploaded onto YouTube. This is why YouTube demonetizes all of my content or doesn't want to share it, which is called shadow banning. Yeah, they do that quite a lot. Or they like, or for instance, they like to give me fake views. Like, for instance, this is how I catch YouTube in a lie. So I made a live stream, right, for members only, right? Why? Mind you, I only have 2 members on my YouTube account that sign up for my membership, right? So how is YouTube giving me 57 views on a membership video? Think about it. These are members that actually pay membership on YouTube. 2 members only. There's only 2 members on my membership on YouTube. How do I get 57 views? Can I screenshot it? Let me screenshot it. Alright, I'm gonna upload it right now. Check this out. So I made a separate video for members only. And look, it says 55 views. But it's for members. So I then unlocked it, right? And then took 2 away after I locked it. I just don't get that, man. This is why YouTube's system is very buggy. Like that statistic right, that analytics right there, that doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Because I only have 2 members on this. So I should only have 2 views. Not 55. Not 57 either. See? I can show you a lot more stupid shit YouTube does. This is what YouTube does. This is how fake YouTube is. I want you guys to look at these. Look at these fake fucking view counts. Now, think about view per thumb like. If I had 883 people watching this, why do I only have 10 likes? The ratio to that doesn't make any sense. But if you look at the analytics in YouTube, it tells you again, the duration of 3 seconds someone was watching. That means it wasn't a person, it was a bot. YouTube is sending bots to your channel, fake views to your channel. It doesn't make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. 883 people and only 10 likes, that ratio is off. Even the dislikes is off, because normally I would receive a fair share of likes and dislikes, but no. This one, it just makes every last one of these videos suspicious, like me doing laundry the other day. There was only 57 people watching that day. Me doing laundry. How the hell did it jump up 1,836 views? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't make sense. The ratio to that is just fake. It's fake. It's not real. YouTube is just trying to false promises, false hope. It's trying to fake. This is why the views are fake on YouTube. It's just. And mind you, if that is also the case, why is my revenue still the same? My view count goes up, but my revenue stays the same? That doesn't make sense either, YouTube. That's proof also wise that YouTube is just fucking with my channel. And not just my channel, anyone else's channel, excuse my language. It's deception by YouTube. These fake views? Come on, man. But with that said, everyone, go be someone this morning. Wake up, go out, donate $1. Go buy a homeless man or a homeless veteran some breakfast. Go feel happy about yourself. It's Sunday. Go to church. You guys preaching me about God because I don't believe in God, right? But you guys are over here preaching me about God, but you guys are not donating. Show how much. What are you guys? Some of you what? Christian, I guess, or Baptist? You preach all that bullshit, but you won't donate. But you get a corrupt priester or a pastor your money, but he's driving around with a fucking Rolls Royce and some bling bling. That's what I don't understand either in New York City. All you pastors and priests walking around looking like rap stars and fancy cars, but you won't donate and feed a homeless man right here. That's crappy. That is so bullshit. Excuse my language. That is bull. I see that shit all the time in New York City, especially in like Brooklyn. Oh, you brethrens and how can you afford that car? But you won't buy this man a breakfast? This is why I don't believe in God, bro. You guys are fake with that shit. Talking about, I love God, God loves me. Do you love people? Because the way you guys are saying God's supposed to love people, God will tell you to fucking donate. I'm sorry to use it in that phrase, but it's true, it's facts, right? But you guys are, this is why I said some of you are fake. I'm keeping it real. I'm homeless and I'm houseless. I'm still giving back. Goes to show you how much strength that I have versus your strength. You don't have any strength. No mental strength, no mind strength, no muscle strength either. You won't even get up and get off your ass and help that man or help the woman or help a homeless family. But that's okay. I got you guys. Yeah, I'm coming after you guys. Watch. When this all blows up all in your face, I'm gonna say I told you so. I'm sorry I'm so aggressive about it, but I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. It doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. People are literally freaking starving and like waiting at the community. No one should be waiting at a community refrigerator for 8 hours just for one meal. They should go to a community refrigerator and see there's meal already there, so they can just take one bag and just go on about their way. No one should be waiting for a meal. Everybody has something to do. This is why today I'm going around all the businesses today. Hey, it's Sunday. Panda is doing donation day. Give me all what you got. I'm taking it to the community refrigerators. There's a lot of hungry people out here. Nah, Donna, you take your meds. Nah, man, I ain't taking my meds. It's called love. That's the meds. Show some fucking love. Seriously, man. Like, look at this man. I just showed you guys. I brought this man breakfast, bro. Wait. Oops. I even donated $5 to the organization that I'm donating food to. What are you guys doing? I posted on social media, $1. It only takes $1. Everybody's, nah, I'm gonna get drunk instead. Nah, I'm gonna buy some crack. I wanna buy some weed. I wanna buy some cocaine because I'm with this hot ass girl, you know, and you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to look good. I wanna buy these nice ass Jordans. Yeah, they cost, oh shit, they cost 300. I got 300, but you don't got $3 for this man. But you got $300 for a pair of shoes. That doesn't make sense, bro. You should have said, like, I could buy those shoes and give this man $3. But no, that's not the case in America today. It takes a homeless man like myself to give back to the community. So I'm going to prove why. I'm going to make a statement. I'm going to be on television again. I'm going to make another statement. Like when I was here in 2022, when I was on the radio shows and television, especially about how to fight for your right and get an EEOC, because my EEOC was big, everyone. This was mind you, it wasn't my state employer. It was the agency involved in Wisconsin that was under fire, that had to, you know, answer to the evidence that I proved why they were misleading the public and the homeless community, abusing social security numbers, names, addresses, yes, just to get grant money for, right, when they're supposed to be, mind you, out of the system. If they're not using, mind you, I used to be working with the state of Wisconsin, state of Washington, Oregon, California, doing social service work and homeless work with doing, doing social service work, working with the homeless, right? And when I was in Wisconsin, Alliance of Wisconsin asked me to do a little investigation on who is actually using services. This is what they asked me to do. Check to see if anyone that currently goes to the day shelter, to the homeless shelter, the men's shelter, the women's shelter, see if anyone is still using the service. If they're not using the service, they've been out, exit them out of the system because it's fraud. That's what they told me to do. When I start doing it, people start saying, what are you doing? You're not my boss. People saying, why are you opting people out? Because they're not in the system. They're not even using the system. They're not even in the homeless shelter. They have housing. So one day, I talked about this. I had a client that literally calls Porchlight and says, hey guys, I haven't used your service in like almost 2 years. I have 2 jobs. And mind you, this guy is a professional chef and he does another job, right? And when he tried to rent another apartment, Porchlight came up in his search. They're ruining his, mind you, they're ruining his credit score and his rental history by using Porchlight. He's never used Porchlight as a housing, at any housing program. He only used the shelter when he lost, mind you, he lost his apartment due to a fire. That's the only time he used Porchlight. For those 36 days, I looked at the data, 36 days, then he went out to the friend's house. He explained that, yo, that place is dangerous. They sell drugs there, they do wild, crazy shit there. He's like, yo, dude, I haven't been there in over 2 years. Can you guys just get me out your system? Because it's messing up my way of getting, mind you, housing. Yeah, it was messing him up getting housing. So when I reported this to the Alliance of Wisconsin, they reported to Porchlight, guess what happened? Guess what happened? They telling me, hey Panda, don't do that. I'm like, don't do what? You can't tell me to do that. That's what I was told by my superiors to do. But you're messing up my data. So no, it's not. That's cheating. That's lying. And then, check this out, everyone. And this is what I was telling you guys. Even my name was in that system. Even my own name. And here's where they've messed up. This is where I pointed it out to the EEOC, how corrupt they were. They were using my name, but you got my social number wrong. So I didn't give you the information. You just took the information. Because if I gave you the information, that social security number would have been correct. And this is how I proved it. I proved another situation about Porchlight. And this is why the EEOC came down to it. This is why Porchlight had to change locations and change their policies and procedures and how they intake men, women, and children. I changed all of that. Now they're at a new facility. They have to separate themselves from the church now because the church was a drug location for their night staff, which they they call night managers, were selling marijuana, whatever they can. Mind you, I even caught one of them firsthand selling it, and then Preston, mind you, the director was like, yeah, keep that on the wraps. No, I kept the file, and when I showed it to HR and to the new HR, she was blown away, like, this really happening there? Like, this happens all the time. Why do you think I'm resigning? You got a bunch of thugs working inside a shelter system when they once, mind you, they once was homeless themselves. They were once on that same line, and now the city or Porchlight gives them an opportunity to work. They want to abuse it. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, none of them work at Porchlight anymore. Now, why do you think I'm being harassed? People were being abused. You had Lionel Lewis, a blind man, bro, being bullied by Jim. That's why Jim doesn't work there anymore. Why was there in the first place? Why you threatening a blind old man? Talking about he can go get his own breakfast. Don't get him shit. No. That's rude, man. They were rude. That place was awful. And you wonder why you guys got a 2.1 rating. Go look it up on Google. You hear people talk about them like they hiring process, basically their hire ratio, when they hire someone, 2 people quit every time. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't watched my videos and my uploads about Porchlight, I got my desk table, mind you, I got my own office table thrown at me by a client. He lifted up and threw it at me. Then I had one client try to jump and try to punch me over the fence because he didn't. Yeah, it was because he was intoxicated. Mind you, I had to blow him. You can't stay here if you're intoxicated, bro. You know that. So he gets mad and try to punch me in the face. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? Porchlight wanted me to hide all of those cases. And mind you, they not reveal those to the EEOC, but they forgot. I have video, photos, police reports. Come on, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'm taking everyone to church, Phil. Thank you for the donation yesterday. I appreciate it mind you, everyone, Phil is the reason why this cell phone service is on right now. So eat a bag of dicks on that one. For you haters out there. Yeah, Phil supported this channel, like Alicia, Michael Collins, Laura Bryan, who else? I'm forgetting a couple of people. I'm so sorry. I'm just saying, everyone. I'm taking everyone to church. I don't believe in church. I don't believe in God, like I said in this video, bro. But I can feed this man to this morning, right? But you guys can walk out here and buy dumb shit, but you can't spend $3 to buy this man a meal. But I spend over $6 to buy him a bacon, egg, and cheese, and a coffee. With the donation that was supposed to feed me. That donation was supposed to feed me. But instead, I did the opposite. I gave this man a meal and I donated to the One Love community. It's called paying it forward, people. You should learn that sometime. Be a patron, not a fucking tyrant. This is supposed to be America. We're supposed to be the greatest country in the world. We're supposed to be proving that. We're supposed to prove that to people why this is the greatest place in the world. We're supposed to show people look what we do. We pick our man off the ground and give him some housing, give him some food. We don't leave a man down or a woman down or a child. We pick him back up. But no, we don't do that anymore these days. We just watch. We walk by just look at that. Ooh, look at this guy. He looks so dirty. Yeah. Especially, and here's why tourists look at the homeless. This is why the tourists. So I've been to Denmark. Denmark has a 1.3% homeless rate, bro. It's even lower than that now, because the last time I was there was 1.3%. Think about that. And Denmark will put homeless men and women back to work. They have to pay back through the taxes. Right? But being homeless out there is a choice in some countries. But in France, and I got a ticket feeding people in France. Remember that, everybody? Back in 2014, 2013, I got 2 tickets while I was in Paris trying to feed the homeless, bro. That was bullshit. I had to get permission. So I did. I went down to the legals and got all of my documents so I could feed people for 1 hour. I did all that work just to feed people for 1 hour. And mind you, yeah, in some cities in France, you have to ask permission to feed homeless. Believe it or not, especially by the south, by the coast. Oh yeah, too beautiful to be homeless out there. That's like the perfect spot too. Well, I'm just saying. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying, friend. Now I'm gonna wait for my good to go tonight. I had my breakfast. I should eat lunch, but I donated my lunch to this man. This man needed some food, bro. Seriously, man, it's bullshit. It's 8 o'clock. What are you guys up to? So I left the link to the One Club community picture. You guys wanna, share your love. I left the wait, let me put a heart right there. One love. Panda sent you $15. Go eat. See that? See that love, everyone? See that love? Love. Pay for it. Pay it back. I'm gonna take 5 of that. I'm gonna take 5 of that and I'm gonna get 5 of that to another homeless person. Let's go find another homeless person. Let's go find another homeless person some breakfast. But yeah, let's just do that. Let's take 5 of that $15 donation. Let's go find another homeless man or woman breakfast. Let's go find another one. I'm gonna make you cry today. I'm gonna make you cry today. I'm gonna make you tear. Let's go find another homeless guy. I'm gonna make you tear today. I'm gonna show you compassion. Some of you motherfuckers don't got that compassion anymore. So I'm gonna show you compassion. Watch this. Let's go find another homeless person. People need to eat, bro. I've been starving out these streets too. I know how it is. New York City is not a favorable place. It used to be a place I used to love to come to, but nah, not anymore. Let's go find another homeless person. Let's see. Let's go feed America, America. Oh shit, homeless dying. Yeah, I need to change this battery. I need to get a battery replacement on this iPhone 14 Pro. I need to change it, man. It's about that fucking time. Alright, let's go find a homeless dude and go feed his ass. Let's see how many homeless dudes out here today. Because people need to eat. Damn, normally there should be a lot of homeless people right here, bro. And there's none. Where's all the homeless dudes at? Damn, there's no one out here. Normally they out here. Where the hell are they? Where you guys are you? I got some breakfast money. I wanna make people cry. I want them to cry when you eat that delicious sandwich. I want them to see the tears of joy when you bite into that delicious breakfast sandwich. Damn, there's no one out here, dog. Damn. I want to make you guys cry. I want to make you feel bad. That's all. But with that said, everyone, yeah, I like to make you feel bad. I want to make you feel guilty, because you should feel guilty. $1, though. $1. $1 can feed one person. But you know what? I digress. You know. Okay. But let me charge this phone, and if we find another homeless person, I'll go live stream, and we might get a name. Oh yeah, yesterday was the Puerto Rican Day parade. I missed out. Yeah, I could have had fun. Could have been shaking my ass and shit. Like, yo. Yeah, I missed out, man. They were like, but you're not Puerto Rican, so what? They New York. They my peoples. Why you gotta hate? Damn. There's always someone in the comments gotta hate. Jesus, man. Go somewhere, man. This is supposed to be United States of America. We're supposed to love each other. And instead, we out here like, I don't like your black ass. I don't like you. Oh, my panda. Alright, guys, let me charge this phone. Let me go live stream again. We're going to find another homeless person. We're going to feed another homeless person this morning. So, if you guys are willing to see that again, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Because that's what we're about today. We're going to go down around the community. Today is Sunday. So, I'm going to try to see what Partners have later on today. I'm going to see what Starbucks has later on today. I'm going to see what the bagel shop has later on today. I'm going to check this new Chinese spot, because they've been watching. Mind you, I met this Chinese girl, and she was like, ain't you Panda? You're a YouTuber. I was like, yeah. She's like, you're very smart. I was like, yeah. But I don't know if she was trying to pick up on me or what. I'm not really interested in dating nobody right now. I'm not really interested. Like, I like people, I like girls, don't get me wrong. I love the titties, I love the vagina. But right now, emotionally, I'm not ready. I can't afford to date someone. I don't want to make promises. I don't want to, have people's hopes up or, yeah. I just don't want to do that. I already went through a lot of struggle. I'm still dealing with my loss, even though it's been years, but, she's a special kind of lady, She never begged me for money. She never bullied me. She never, did dumb shit and cursed me out. I even tried to get her to say the word nigger, and she did not want to. Come on, man. She thought it was wrong. She was like, don't say that word. I miss E. So, ladies and gentlemen, that young lady you just saw, she was raped, murdered, beaten and left in a Milwaukee, Wisconsin park, and died from her injuries and her abuse from her attackers, which were black young men, young teenagers. Because they were like, listen to what the president said at the time. Asian people are the reason why COVID was here. So these kids check it out on an Asian person. Yep. So I blame the president at the time for her murder. I blame all of you for her murder. Everyone that supported that bullshit statement. And you wonder why there was a lot of increase in Asian hate crimes between 2021 and 2025. And it's still all going to this day in San Francisco. But everyone still blaming Asian people for this. No, man. Yeah, and mind you, I had to deal with that, and then deal with this, and then I get attacked. Come on, Panda. in the same city. In the fucking same city, I get attacked in Milwaukee, and have to spend almost 40 grand in skin graft and eye surgery. Dude, I could have, man. This is why America, you've lost your way, friend. But those that are still patrons to this country, like Michael and Phil and everyone else, Alicia, Laura Bryan, my boy Franco Cameo is still serving right now. Come on, man. He's still serving and still rollerblading. Come on. And all you rollerblades out here lazy and don't want to rollerblade? Nah. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your... Oh, it's a trash can. There's a trash can. Driving by. Hi, trash can, Eli Musk's truck. Bye-bye. Don't let your deathbed... I was going to say, don't let don't let the tow bed fall off in the back. You guys, yeah, the worst vehicle of modern history, man. All that hype for that piece of junk. It's a piece of junk. You can buy a better vehicle that doesn't rust. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'm picking on Elon Musk because right now, Elon Musk is mad because he can't get no more Trump dick. He's like, but Trump, I need you, baby. I need the baby oil. Please penetrate me. I need you. We need to stick together. We need to stick together, baby. You see that hardship breakup, that relationship between Trump and Elon Musk right now? That shit is getting tense, man. There's some real bromance there, bro. Some real bromance stuff right there. I'm telling you, P. Diddy is the therapist. I'm telling you, he's like, take that. Yeah, you two get together. Baby oil him, you baby oil him. Together, we all get that baby oil. Oh my Panda, let me stop with the baby oil. I'm sorry, everyone, but Diddy is going to a federal prison. He's not going to a state prison. He's not going to jail. Mind you, the RICO charges. You know what RICO is, everybody? Everyone is familiar with the law? Okay, so the federal government only has to accuse Mr. P. Diddy of 2 of the RICO charges out of 5 of them. Mind you, they got him on trafficking, prostitution across state lines. Keep that in mind. They got him with assault, which they... come on. And the prostitution... Dude, the man is looking at least 60 years in baby oil federal prison. And mind you, he's going to get a lot of that baby oil in that federal prison. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. He's going to be like, ooh, this... He's like, why did I didn't come here before? This could have been in my sex palace. He's going to turn that federal prison to a sex palace now. So, are we giving this man an opportunity to turn another building into another establishment into his? I don't know. I'm afraid that we might put him in a prison, in a federal prison. He might change the prison into his own sex. I don't know. That man's that powerful and that rich. He can do that. That's crazy. So with that said, everyone, I'm gonna get out of here. Talk to you guys very soon. Let's go find another homeless man. Take that.